Happy Lunar New Year, everyone, and thank you for tuning into this video. We're going to be talking about my culture of Chinese Lunar New Year and a little bit of history about it. So if you don't know, it is the year of the tiger, and the element that corresponds with it is the water sign. And water sign? Oh gosh, is the water. We celebrate it February 1st, and sometimes it can be a week long, sometimes it can be a day, sometimes it can be 2 days. It really depends on the person. Today, as my speed painting process of this year's portrait, I will be discussing a little bit of Chinese lunar history and a little bit what my family does during this time. So let's get to it. So the history of the Chinese zodiac calendar was based off the Great Race, which was ran by the Jade Emperor, who was the kings of the heavens, and he wanted to figure out how to measure time. So he made this great race and said the first 12 animals that crossed the river was going to be on the calendar forever and ever. So the first animal that got on the calendar was the rat. The rat used the ox to cross the river because the rat wasn't that great of a swimmer. And when the ox carried them all the way across the river, the rat jumped off and ran across the finish line. Then the ox came after, and then the tiger, which is this year. The rabbit was fourth, and they jumped between rocks because the current was way too strong for them to be swimming. The fifth was the dragon. And some say that the dragon could have won first place, but the dragon went to go help a village stop a fire by carrying water over them, and others say that the dragon went to help other creatures first before finishing the race for himself. So it's kind of iffy how the dragon really didn't get first place, but he is fifth on the zodiac calendar. Okay. Next was going to be the horse. It crossed the river, and right before it crossed that finish line, the snake slithered, scared the horse, and crossed to sixth place. Then the horse was seventh. I know, it's a little trickery. The next ones were actually the sheep, monkey, and rooster, and they actually helped each other cross the river on a, what's it called? On a raft. And they all came to agreement that the sheep should be 8 for their comfort and harmonium personality. The sheep came in 8th, the monkey came in 9th, and the rooster came in 10th. And then after, for 11th place, was the dog. Now, we all know, and I hope some of you guys have them, but dogs are kind of great swimmers. So when the dog was crossing the river, they were just kind of relaxing, kind of chilling, just not really worried about anything. So they were in 11th place. And 12th and final place was the pig. The pig ate a big meal and decided to take a nap and woke up just in time to cross the river to get 12th place. So that's the history of the Great Race and the order of the animals on our zodiac calendar. Now, some say that there was a cat that was involved. When the rat went to jump on the ox to be transported, the cat came along also, but the rat pushed the cat off so it didn't have any competition, and the current took the cat all the way back, so far away. By the time they were able to catch up, all the animals already took the 12 spots. So that's what I heard, because a lot of people ask why there's no cat on the calendar and there's a dog. So that's a little bit of a history that I was told growing up, what happened to the cat. So some of you guys think that the calendar restarts every 12 years, but actually the calendar restarts every 60 years. I know, right? 60 years. That's a very long time. Why, may you ask? Why is it 60 years? Let me tell you why. So there's 2 overlapping systems where the 12 animals are linked to 12 heavenly branches, which is connected to 10 heavenly stems, which connects to 5 elements, which refers to metal, earth, wood, fire, and water. Yes, and each of those 5 elements are linked to yin or yang. So I know it's a lot. And the yin and yang themselves create a 10-year cycle. So you put all that together, what do you get? You get a 60-year cycle. So the reason why they're assigned elements is to correspond with your personality. So let's say you were born here in 2022, the year the tiger. You'd be a water tiger. But if you were born way back in 2010, you'd be a metal tiger. And even though you were born on the same animal year, you guys would be different types of tigers, meaning you would have totally different personalities. And that's why they assign the elements to each animal. Another reason why it's 60 years cycle. So that's kind of a history about the elements. So a little bit more of the Chinese Lunar New Year. You see in some pieces of art or design, you'll see the 2 rows of red firecrackers or fireworks everywhere. I mean, yes, it's a new year, so fireworks mean celebration, but it was not always meant for that. Way back in the days when dragons would come and they would just wreak havoc in villages, eating livestock, destroying the village, and then leaving. And sometimes they would do that for a week. And so this elderly man decided to use these firecrackers that he created and use it against the dragon along with bright lights, and dragons don't like that. So villagers started just creating all this fireworks and chaos of light and everything to keep the dragons away, and it stopped them from eating their livestock. So that's a little bit of background on the Lunar New Year celebration aspect. So what we like to do in my family is to do red envelopes, which we pass down to children. These red envelopes mean fortune, health, luck, hope, and patience, and they will put money into it. Well, when I was young, I was told when I get a red envelope, I put it underneath my pillow for the whole year and don't open it until the next Lunar New Year. That will give me great fortune in my future. I know some people, they hang it on their altars that they have with their Buddha, or they put it above their bed. Everyone's kind of different. So, and sometimes we like to go to restaurants when they're celebrating Lunar New Year and watch the dragon dance and just eat amazing food. So that's kind of what my family does. And I don't know if you guys are paying attention to my art piece, but as you can see here, I redid my tiger design twice, and I even redesigned it right when I was almost done with the piece, and I decided to change it because I wasn't really in love with the tiger design I first came with. And so I redid it. I did some sketches, and I decided to do kind of like a parent and their cubs celebrating the new year. I felt that was more comforting and cute. So yeah, I've never really done that where I'm almost done with a piece and I just scrap one part and redo it. I never really do that. So that was kind of new for me. Yeah, that is my piece, and that's a bit of history and my family history. I also do designs every year. I actually started with the year of the pig, and since I started on the last year of the cycle, well, last year, I decided to do designs for year of the dog, which I am, year of the dragon, and year of the... No, it was just the pig, dragon, and dog, and I made keychains out of those, which is on my Etsy I share with my friend, which is down in the link below. I also did a year of the rat portrait, and I did an ox one. I even did a painting of it because I was in quarantine, so might as well paint. So I do one every year, and I'm hoping to come out with a collection for the whole Chinese Lunar New Year. So just be patient with me on that. It will come, I promise. It will take me a while. But yeah, I also want to say thank you guys for being so patient with me. I have missed doing videos for you guys and editing them. And I just want to say I have a lot on my plate, but it's great stuff that is happening, and I'm just excited to share that with you guys when I can. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys liked the video, like, subscribe, comment, and ring the bell for more notifications. So comment down below what you guys do for Lunar New Year. Bye guys.